Hello everybody and welcome back to Belarkate Farms. So we're back in Calmsden and I've just come to check on the spinnery and we have another pallet. So this is so much faster. 1 month in and we've got a pallet. So I'm very happy about that. We've also now started to get some flour, which is good. Canola oil, so that can go on the canola oil pile, ready to be sold in November. And then we've got our flour just sat here. Oh, getting quite a bit out of here now. So this windmill, I am very surprised, is very good. It seems to do a very good job. Sunflower oil, so we're going to put sunflower oil that side. That's canola oil. Yeah, it seems to do a very good job, and it's relatively quick, to be honest. It's surprisingly quick how well it works. So I'm very happy with it. It's doing a lot of different products for us at the moment. As you can see, we've got lots of flour. So we will be stockpiling that for January. Has it got anything else? One more flour. Ta-da! So yeah, it's doing a really good job. So as you may notice, we're now in September. We've moved along because the rain was quite annoying. We've got a worker drilling the wheat in the field. We've got a worker just finishing that big field cultivations. And I think we've got a worker who I'm just about to cancel because he's been spreading lime on the grass field, and that is now all done. So we've got to collect all of our straw bales in. So our first job of this month is to collect straw bales in, and then we'll get a worker spreading lime on this field because I believe we've never done it and it's pretty bad. Oh no, it's not too bad actually, but I think we'll keep on top of it. I'd sooner rather do it now than leave it a bit longer. So we are going to jump into our famous telehandler. There it is. And we are going to start collecting all of them bales. We're also going to do a bit of selling today. We are going to take the lorry once we've finished moving bales. And we are going to go to the area. And we've got cheese, we've got butter, we've got eggs. Might be a bit early. We could save all the eggs to November, get that special price for them. To be fair, I don't even know when butter and cheese is best. I've never really looked. I've just been selling them as and when. So let's have a quick look. Let's get these stacked on top of each other and let's have a look. So I might get a bale spike at some point because I've been using this set of times and it works alright, to be fair. The only thing with a bale spike is you just get that backboard so you can really hold the bales in, whereas if I hit a bump now, that top one's going for a bit of a wander. Now, I don't know what's best. Do I take the lorry to the field and load the lorry up and then come and unload it into the shed? Or do I just grab two at a time and keep carting them back and forth like this? I don't know. I think there's quite a few bales, so it's going to take us quite a few minutes. Which isn't a problem. We need the bales for our cows. So let's have a look on butter. So butter, January's the best price, but it's not bad now really. You're 100 quid off. So yeah, I can live with that. Cheese, yeah, again, farmers market. Yeah, you're not far off. It's fairly decent pricing for that. What's the eggs doing? Would it be worth taking the eggs later? Let's have a look. It is and it isn't. I mean, you're £1,000 down, so you could get £1,000 more, which, to be honest, is quite a lot of money. So we might hold on to them. We have got the lettuces as well, and I think there'll be a mushroom pallet, so we could get them. I know lettuces are always best in January, but to be honest, I've just been selling them as and when. We'll also need to take a load more strawberries down to the dairy. I don't know how full the dairy is of strawberries now. Oh yeah, we can get a load of strawberries in there. Once we've got this full, we'll start selling them. Obviously, we are waiting on our sugar beet to be ready. And we've got quite a big amount of sugar beet to do this year. And then we can get that sugar factory running flat out for the next... I would say it'll take a year to get through it all, which is not a problem. We can then start making strawberry milk. Now, I don't even know what strawberry milk's worth. I just wanted to do it. I haven't even checked the price. Let's have a look. Strawberry milk bottled. Oh! Yes, we definitely need to do that. I did not realise it was worth that much. I was thinking in the back of my head it's worth £3,000, but that is fantastic. So yeah, we'll definitely be aiming to get that done. So hurry up, sugar beet is what I say. I think it'll be ready next month, possibly. So will a lot of the other fields. So it's going to be a hectic October, which isn't a problem. We'll get through it because we're going to have, I think the sunflowers are going to be ready, the soybeans will be ready. What else have we got left to harvest this year? So we have got soybeans, that's obviously all sugar beet, quite a lot of it, sunflowers. So it's not too bad. That won't take too long. Header's fairly decent size. That, on the other hand, will take some time. But we could set it on a worker, do a bit of carting while we're doing sugar beet, because obviously with the sugar beet harvester we're just putting boxes on the floor, so we can stack up a load of boxes, and you know, it's not too bad really. We could just fill the field with boxes and then have like a massive pickup sesh. But it'll actually take quite a while to pick them all up, because even though you're decanting them, it does take a long time. And yeah, plus with 35,000 litres storage, I reckon we're going to get quite a few trips off it. So it could be an interesting time. Probably not for you guys, because you'll just see me pull up next to a load of boxes, fill them up, take them to storage, and take them to the mill, go back, do the same, go back, do the same, go back. You get the message. We'll be back and forth quite a lot, I would say. Now, we do really need to look into finding a bigger lorry trailer. I mean, that Volvo, it probably can't handle much bigger trailer, but we probably will try it. If we can find one, that is, because at the moment I haven't found one. We've still got the same lorry trailer setup. Now we could be really naughty and have a road train, get a dolly on the back of our trailer and get another trailer, but I just think that'll be mayhem on this map. Gateways are fairly tight, and I struggle to get the lorry in with one trailer, so trying to get the lorry in with two trailers might just be that step too far. So I think it's probably best we just stick to what we know, and takes a bit of time, but like I say, I'm excited now. I know how much strawberry milk is worth. I think that's all well worth doing. We could soon make ourselves quite a few pounds, and it would really help push the farm on, because we do want to buy. So we've got the spinnery now, absolutely fantastic. We've got the sugar mill, perfect. Now I never actually looked to see how much spinnery's chewing through. Yeah, it had got through all of that wool what I put in it, so we might even soon be thinking about buying a bit of a plot of land and putting some more sheep on it, just to keep that spinnery, you know, really maxed out. But when we do that, we'll obviously have to buy another grass field, because we're really going to have to get on top of our hay as well, well, grass, because we're doing hay, so we're going to have to get on top of the hay. We're going to really need to get a stockpile, because 2 lots of sheep, the cows, we could be smashing quite a lot of it. Now, it did actually work the other day when we ripped our field up, tried to make it a bit bigger, so I'm wondering if we could buy one of these like desert bits of grass behind us. Obviously it won't let us cut it at the moment, but if we ripped it up and, you know, made it into our own field, would it work or wouldn't it work? I don't know. Is it worth the risk? They're fairly cheap. It'd be nice to get a bit more grass under our belt. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Or we just buy a field that is grass. That probably would work as well. But for now, I am going to get cracked on. I'm going to try and get all of these bales in. Then we'll check on everything to probably do a bit of selling, or if we don't do selling this month, I'll get loaded up, because we can always sell next month, and next month's our busiest month, so we could do that, because obviously the prices are only going up. Well, they're not too bad today, to be honest, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, let's get cracked on. Let's get as many of these straw bales in as possible. Just think we've got this field left to collect, so I'll crack on with this, and hopefully I'll see you guys shortly. Right, so these are the last 2 bales coming in, so it hasn't taken too long. I don't know if it would have been quicker to use a trailer and load the trailer up and then come back, unload the trailer, load the trailer, or doing the way I've done it. It felt fairly quick, to be honest. I've been bringing 3 back at a time. I was doing 2, but what I worked out, if I went steady across the field, once I was on the concrete, absolutely fine. So yeah, not been too bad at all, really. We've now got plenty of straw, I believe, because this shed is quite well full, as you can see. Now, do ignore my very carefully, nicely stacked bales. But they're in the shed, they're out the rain, and that is all that matters to me. So, we are going to now, first of all, set... I'm going to get him out of the field, actually, because I don't want to forget, move on, and then do a load of crop destruction. So we have drilled the wheat in here, and we've got the canola in the field next door. So we're doing fairly well in that front. We'll leave that there for now. We're going to set this worker going. He's going to let me know if I've missed any bales, because he's going to say, can't move, bing, stuck. And we're going to jump into, where is it? Our lorry. So we're going to go put the low loader on. I'm going to load up all the produce we've got. We're going to get it sold now. Or, I don't know actually. I think what I'll do is I'll load it all up. And then I might just sell it, move on, and then just sell it straight away next month. just because some of the prices are better. I need a bit of cash flow really to help with workers and lime spreading and fert spreading and herbicide spreading, and yeah, pretty much just need enough cash that I ain't going to run out when the workers do a few bits and bobs for me, because we're going to be very busy next month. Now, I am going to tackle the sugar beet. I can't leave that on a worker. It doesn't work on a worker, so I've got to do the sugar beet. Not a problem. Don't mind doing it. Quite enjoy using that harvester, to be honest, as long as I remember to click the unload button and unload it. Not a problem. But we might have to run like a worker in the sunflower field. Just get on top of it, really. Just because obviously that sugar beet is going to take me some considerable time. It's not a small harvester by any means, because to be fair, it's actually bigger than if I was to rent one of the modern ones. It is just the fact that it's a vast area. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but I'm all prepared for it. But I just want enough money that when we're doing all that, I can have a couple of workers just working in the background. We need to get our grass cut again to get the last bales made before we can't get any more bales, because obviously we don't want to be in the situation where we run out of food for the cows or the sheep, because that would be catastrophic to our cash flow at the moment, because that is a big part of it. I do actually need to just quickly check to see how full that cow pen is of milk. 22,000 litres. So yeah, we do need to get that emptied as well and get it into the dairy, because I would hate for that to get absolutely full and then it say it can't make any more, and then there's us twiddling our thumbs getting about it and no milk being produced, because we're just feeding cows for the fun of it then. So we ain't got too many eggs. We're going to leave the fabric, because we know that in April is really, really good. So we might as well leave that for the best time. I haven't picked the lettuces up. I need to check how many there is, because if there's a considerable amount, I'll get them sold today. If there's not too many, I'm not too fussed at this moment. There's 4 plus 5, so there's 9 pallets there. It takes quite a lot, so I'm probably just going to leave them there for now. They can go probably in November when we take the next load of eggs, or December when we take the flour, because their best time is January, so we can just get that a little bit more. Unless it gets filled up, then we will clear the trigger and get it gone, sort of thing. But this is really just a bit of top up on the old cash flow situation. Like I say, when we start spreading lime and fertilising, it just costs us a bit of money, because instead of us running back and forth with loads of bags because the lime is crazy, we just get the workers to bring their own and bill us for it on the invoice. And yeah, I don't know if they charge more than what you could buy it for yourself, but it is a massive time saver, I must admit, because if we're constantly going back and forth picking up bits and bobs like that, we would be, yeah, we just wouldn't get anything done, because they smash through 5,000 litres. You know yourself, when you're doing a bit of lime spreading, you can smash through 5,000 litres no problemo, and we sort of just want to get on it, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm going to go chuck these last 3 pallets of butter on. To be honest, the trailer's quite empty. Do you know what? I'll nip to the yard. I'll pick it up. Let's stop being lazy. Let's just get it on. We've got plenty of room on this trailer. We might as well not go empty-handed. Let's take it all what we've got. And, yeah, let's get it sold. Right, I'll just nip back to the yard and we'll get that filled up, because we've got 3,000 of cheese, 7,000 of eggs, 6,000 of butter. So, yeah. Let's get them on the back. Let's make it a load worthwhile, and then we can get a few pennies for our bank account. Right, so we're just pulling up to the shop, well, to the farmer's market. We got 9,000 litres of lettuces, and we've got 1,000 litres of our mushrooms. So, yeah, it's worth picking it up, to be honest with you. We might as well get it all sold in one, haven't we? So if we carry on, we might get it in one. Yeah, £123,000 and £9,000 environmental. So that has topped the bank account up nicely. We're now at 163. So we've got absolutely no worries about cracking on with some work. So I'm going to head back to the yard now. I think we've done all of our jobs for September. We've got the bales in. We've started working on the fields. We've got a bit of stuff sold now. The only thing what we might just quickly do is move a load of milk over, get the milk topped right up, and then we'll move on into October, where, if I'm not mistaken, we will start with sugar beet, and we'll see how long it's going to take us. If it doesn't take long, I will crack on with the combining myself straight after. If we're going to be there for a day and an age and we think, oh, we need to get this combinable crops in if it's going to rain or anything daft like that, we'll get a worker doing them just so that we don't lose any yield. So let's get this parked up, grab the milker wagon, let's get that filled, let's get it tipped, and then move into October. So we actually had some milk in the tanker, and we've topped it up with 22,000 litres. It's got 40,000 litres in, and the lorry is struggling up the hill just a little bit, but we are going to get there. It hasn't ground out on us or stopped dead, so this is what I mean by getting a bigger trailer for the grain. If we're already struggling with, you know, stuff like this, and we want to take more grain, I don't know if this lorry can do it. It's the most powerful lorry of the time period that we've got installed, but I just don't know if it's going to be capable of what we're asking it to do, which, yeah, to be fair, we just need to keep an eye on that, because we don't want to get our lorry stuck, because if it's going slow, it slows us down, and you might as well, by that point, you know, have the smaller trailer and go that little bit faster. But anyway, we're getting that dumped in there. That's going to carry on making our butter and cheese for now. And then hopefully we can get this strawberry milk bottle going on soon. So yeah, we're just waiting on that sugar point. But yeah, that's topped that up really, really nicely. So I'll run this back to the other yard. And we'll move on into October, and then we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, get on with some harvesting. Right, so here we are. We're doing a bit of sugar beet harvesting, our first load. So I'll probably empty it quite a few times, and I might bring the lorry over, fill it up, and take it to the sugar mill just to get it activated, get it rolling in the background, and then we'll just harvest and pick it up afterwards. Now, as you can see, this is a monstrous field, and it is going to take a bit of time, and hopefully our workers don't get too tired doing this for us. But we have also got the two little fields, because we actually did plant sugar beet. I was never intending to buy a field with sugar beet. It's just when we had the cash, this was the best field for the value, and it had sugar beet in it, which, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like you say, to be honest, it's good for us, because we will be we'll have an abundance, and then we can really start making some sugar. And like we say, £22,000 for strawberry milk. Why wouldn't we do that? But we will get that set up. So the sooner we can get some sugar, the sooner I'll shut down the butter and the cheese, or I might leave the cheese on, and we're going to get bottled strawberry milk going, and we're going to get it going strong, because we want to make that good money. As you can see from the yield map in the bottom left, the field isn't yielding amazingly. I didn't expect it to. It wasn't fertilised. It wasn't spread with lime. It's not our field. We bought the crop, and I didn't want to waste the money putting fertiliser on it. I knew we were going to get quite a lot off it anyway. So realistically, it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't matter because it's a free crop. We haven't had to do anything for this crop. We've not had to drill it. We did weed it because we just didn't want to lose. We're doing 68%. We didn't want to lose stupid money on it. At the end of the day, we all want to make money, don't we? So it's not a problem. We are going to end up with a lot of sugar beet off here, and that is, at the end of the day, the main goal of this. So let's get cracked on. I went the wrong way around the field, as you probably noticed, because I've put the box in the field, so I've turned around. And we're going to go around the headland this way. And I'll probably just do squares, getting tighter and tighter and tighter in. Now, I don't know if we're going to collide with these. No, we're going to go straight for them, so that's fine. Now I'm going to just try and dump all the other boxes just there. So at least when we pull up with the lorry, it's just that little bit easier if they're all in the same spot. We can just pull our lorry up, load up, and jobs are good. So, without further ado, let's spend a bit of time and let's see how this field gets harvested. So we're just heading up the hill. We've got first load. I was one pallet short. I didn't want to drive across the field to get the last pallet, but we've harvested probably 2 laps of the headlands now, 3 down one side. We've got quite a few because this was only one area of boxes, and I must have about 5 or 6 areas of boxes. It's going to take a bit of time to get the sugar beet picked up off the floor and over to the mill, but like I said, I kind of want to just get it started, get it on the way, because it can be making sugar while we're harvesting, and then I can start my strawberry milk, which is what my big plan is, because now I've found out how much it's worth. I am very, very excited at the prospect of some strawberry bottled milk. So, got to try and get it over this point. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way of doing this. I think it's going to be hang this way, reverse her over. Hopefully we've not deformed the ground too much that we get the usual can't tip here sort of vibe off it. Which it is looking more increasingly like that, because I was expecting that to pull up. Right. Annoyingly, it's done it to us. The only trouble with this map, as soon as you start trying to, you know, as soon as you start trying to like do anything, it annoyingly just ruins their oh, there we go. The ground. So yeah, it has been up. Yeah, look, there it is. So if we do that, the only trouble is now, and what we're going to find is when we try to get in there, it's just going to be a little bit awkward, but it is going to work for us. So yeah, it is the biggest trouble with this map. Every time I put something on a bit of a hill, we lose the trigger. Very frustrating, very frustrating. And then we have to do silly stuff like this, where we have to make a bigger hole or raise or lower the floor. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's not like we can't get around it. So now we've got a bit of sugar beet in our sugar mill. We should be able to... Where's our sugar mill? There it is. So we've got sugar beet. We've not got cut sugar beet. We've just got sugar beet. So now we've got that activated. So that is running for us. So I'm happy with that now. So our mill is going to start producing while we are working. And what I think is we're going to carry that on next time, because we've done quite a lot today. I mean, done a lot of bits and bobs, but we've made a good start at that sugar beet. And next time it's going to be a full episode of sugar beet harvesting, I reckon. We might get a worker to do our other crops, or we might just wait and do them after we finish the sugar beet, which ain't a problem. I think it's going to take us a good hour, 2, possibly 3. The loading up side of things I actually think is slower than the harvesting, because I've got to push R on every single box. It's just a bit slow, because I've got to go R1000, R1000, R1000. Unless anyone knows a quicker way of doing that. Is there a way you can bulk fill? Just so it keeps going and going and going and going, instead of having to stop, start, stop, start. Let me know, because I'd be very interested if anyone knows a way around it. Or a mod. Is there a mod where it's a bit easier to bulk fill out of boxes? That would be an absolute amazing mod. And if there's any mod makers, might be an odd idea for you guys. But yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. Any suggestions, or if you know the answer to my quibble, please leave it below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of when hopefully we get that field harvested. I'll see you all there. Bye for now.